That's the hot side. Check out all these emus. We actually nearly weren't going. Absolute golden hour. We got a leak. That is all wet under there. Having some scrambled eggs for brekkie, guys, and she's windy, like real windy, so the Weber just doesn't stay lit. I don't know if mine's a bit dodgy, she's a bit old, but just using the inverter and the induction cooker instead. And I tell you what, I stopped using this thing on the last battery system because I just never had enough power. It was crazy, I don't know why. Had 240 amp hours, but just always seemed to be low. But we're good with this one because that 40 amp charge is actually pumping out very close to 40 amps. I know I'll use this now, we'll probably get down to about 70%. We'll go for a drive today into Longreach and she'll be full again in no time. So yeah, back to being confident using the induction cooker. How cool is that?
That's awesome. What an introduction to Longreach's main street.
If you didn't feel like you're in the country, that makes you feel like you're in the country.
We've come for a drive into Longreach this morning just to have a look around, see what there is to do and stuff. We've got a tour booked at 1, but we just dropped into the Visitor Information Centre. They've got like this awesome kind of flyer that they hand out. It's got all the experiences around here, how much they cost when they're on, like a really handy condensed, you know, information booklet. So I'd highly recommend dropping in there and getting that. But now we're going to go and check out the Tropic of Capricorn. You can actually stand where it runs, so let's go do that. Who thought that was a person?
So is it this way or is it that way?
Well, this must be the line, because then this side is the torrid zone and this side is the temperate zone.
Bella, is it colder over there? Or is that the hot side? Here, let me figure it out.
Oh, it's cold!
That's the hot side.
No, this is the hot side.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's crazy.
This is the cold side.
Also, don't listen to anything we say when we talk about stuff like that, because we've got no idea.
I'm literally just looking it up now.
Alright, so we're just driving off from the park that we just had lunch at. Check out all these emus. How cool is that? Hey, there's a baby one just up here too.
Where?
Just out your window.
Puppy!
Where's the puppy?
There's a couple.
A couple of little baby ones. Oh, Mama's going across the road.
Ditched them.
Oh, Mum's in our way.
Oh, the babies are coming.
Oh, I'll go around your mum. Hello.
Or is it Dad? Doesn't Dad
well, it
look
might be
after
Dad,
them?
I don't know. Aren't the dads the pretty ones?
Oh, okay.
In birds? And humans, obviously. Hey, what are we doing now?
Oh,
Anyone?
we're going to the
Qantas
Qantas.
Museum.
That's right, the
Yeah.
Qantas Founders Museum.
I bet you.
So we had to book in. We actually nearly weren't going because it is school holidays and they were going to be booked out. But I rang them up, we managed to get in. So very dog friendly too. They have a kennel, so you can leave your dogs there while you do the museum.
We'll see how our dogs go in that, but they're not really going to have a choice, so.
And that's free of charge.
Yeah, it's just included in it, so.
Awesome.
Yay.
Pretty crazy that this is where it all began.
Yeah, it is, hey?
It's not much, is it?
No, just a shed, really.
Just fired up the barbie, guys. Got that heating up. We're gonna cook this beautiful bit of Wagyu rump. Never cooked a Wagyu rump in my life. Never been able to afford a Wagyu rump.
Have you looked up some tips or something, how to cook it?
Nope, just turn the barbie on. Anyway, come over here. Have a look at this. Absolute golden hour. How incredible are these sunsets?
It's pretty beautiful. It's different to what it was yesterday too.
Yeah. Well, you know what,
colours.
it'd probably get more like that.
Maybe. I don't know, I'm actually watching it today. I was too busy talking yesterday. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we were busy having drinks and chatting away yesterday, but today we're actually going to sit down and just take it in. I've been saving some special beers for times like this. Let me sit you down. I'll pull out one of these beers. So before we left, Ben hooked me up. Ben from Seeker, that is, my mate. Hooked me up with a couple of their special releases. So we got the Land Down Under Oat Cream IPA. Well, you probably can't see that. I have to get in the light. Now these are they're big boy cans, so I don't really go cracking these and just drinking them myself. Erin and I tend to share these because they're so good too. But if you like crafties like us, jump online onto Seeker Brewing's website. It'll be down in the description. You can order them online, get them delivered. They're so good. Oh.
I love the can on this one.
So good, eh?
It's right up our alley, isn't it?
Yeah, like an outback.
Nice.
What do you reckon though?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's good, eh? Anyway, we're going to leave you there. I won't show you this steak tonight because this is my practice run. I'll show you when I perfect it. So we've just driven into Longreach. We're filled up full of water, ready to go to Winton. Just because the festival's on, I don't want to risk going there and there just being 100 people lining up for water. Or I haven't even checked if there is water available there. Anyway, I've just filled up. I've come inside to check some stuff and I've got a bit of water on the floor. And I've realised what it is. We've got a leak. That is all wet under there. I don't know how long that's been leaking for, but she's pretty damp under there. Like that cardboard box is soaked on the bottom. So I think it's my water filter for the drinking water. So I'll just quickly pull all this out, suss out what's going on before we go any further in case I need to put more water in. Alright, we found it, and it's actually a good outcome. It's not any of my pipes. Erin, just crack open that sink. Hey! It's just the waste from the sink. Geez, I wonder how long that's been leaking for though. I assume not too long, because otherwise
I don't think so.
we'd have water running out everywhere. Anyway, that's just a quick tighten up, maybe a bit of silicone. Happy days, back on the road. Ah, it's broken. Okay. Not quite as easy of a fix as I thought. Ah. It's going to require a bit of silicone. Went down to Mitre 10. Pretty good store here, to be honest, for Longreach. And they just didn't have the exact parts. Obviously, it's caravan specific. So just got a tube of sticker. Gonna sticker it to an inch of its life and hope for the best, really. Well, here we bloody go, guys. 180 kilometres from Longreach. Which way did we come? West? Dunno.
West and north?
Let's call it west.
Northwest.
We are at Winton. Land of the dinosaurs.
Yay!
Some call it Jurassic Park. No, they don't.
Some like you call it Jurassic Park.
Hey, we actually bumped into some followers in Longreach today, and they just came from Winton, and they said it is busy. So I actually didn't think this festival was such a big thing, but apparently there's people coming from everywhere. So anyway, we're going to get in there. We're staying at the showgrounds, and I reckon that's it right over there behind us.
It looks busy.
It does. Anyway, we're booked in. So a lot of people are saying they wanted to come out here, but they couldn't get a spot. So yeah, luckily Erin's onto that kind of stuff, booked us in a while ago. So we're good. So this is us, mate.
Nice little dirt patch for the week.
There was actually grass over the other side. We had a few options because we're unpowered.
I'm regretting not getting power now.
It's about 35 degrees, but today's the cold day.
Yeah, it gets hotter from today.
That's all right. We're in full sun. We'll run the aircon. It's all good. And you actually said it's not even that bad inside.
Once you get the fans and stuff, because it's a dry heat, it's easier to cool down, I think. But it is very, very hot.
How much did this cost? Just for the camping?
I think for the 5 nights, it was maybe like 120.
It's all right, eh?
Yeah, like what's that, 25? 22?
No,
I don't know.
quick maths, no good.
No good.
We'll figure it out. We'll write it down here. You
Not
guys have
much.
already figured it out.
Not a lot.
But that's pretty good. Like, you cannot complain. And you don't have many options with this festival on. There is Winton Wandering, which Andy from Lithium told us is an awesome place, but that's just booked out. Because I assume that goes, you know, early when this is announced, that gets booked out. So, but anyway, this will do us just fine.
And then, yeah, we've just got to sort out what other activities we're doing.
Having a beer, that's what I'm doing. Good morning, everyone. So it turns out we picked the dustiest campsite here. As we were literally sitting here last night and the sun was going down, you could see like a fog of dust because everyone is driving in and out of here. They've got a courtesy bus going every 10 minutes. It's just kicking the dust up. So we're contemplating moving, but we don't know yet. We can't do it this morning because we're about to jump in the car, go for an hour-and-a-half drive to
Like Quarry, the Stampede Monument.
So you probably all have seen videos, photos of it before. It's like the only preserved stampede in the world.
I think,
Yeah, I might be wrong there, but I'm going to say it, in the world.
Yes, I wouldn't think there's that many of them around.
No. Anyway, it's an hour-and-a-half drive, so we're going to get in the car, rip out there. So I had absolutely no idea, but this turns from a bitumen road into dirt, and we've still got like 50-something kilometres to go. So there you go.
How long is 50 kilometers?
Approximately 50 kilometres. And as soon as I finish saying that, we're back on tar. I can never understand why there's patches like in rural areas like this. It's all over the place. Why there's patches that are dirt and then it goes back to sealed road. Does anyone know why?
This morning we have come out to Lark Quarry to have a look at the Dinosaur Stampede. I can't remember if we said that already. But the kids and I have just gone in to have a look. What do you think of that, kiddies?
That was so cool.
So it's pretty amazing. It's 95 million years old. And so many different conditions had to be just right for that kind of stampede to be preserved. She explains it really well. I think the tour goes for about 45 minutes, but yeah, the kids are stoked. It's the only place that you can see it on the planet, so definitely worth coming out for if you're out this way. We do have the dogs in the car. It's a conservation park though, so technically they're not supposed to be here, so we won't be letting them out of the car at all. But they are sitting in the cab with us with the aircon running, so definitely being mindful of them in this heat. Yeah, so Dad's just gone in for his own look now because he stayed out here with the dog, so now it's our turn to do that.
Well, we came back to the van, guys, after that dinosaur trail, and she was 38 degrees here. So we literally locked ourselves in the van, chucked that aircon on, and sat in there until this sun started going down. It's golden hour now, back behind us. You can't see it, it's on the other side of the car. I just saw like a heap of cars are just starting to roll out now. So I was going to try to show you this sort of dust situation we're in. I think it just looks worse than it actually is, but see like the haze over there. And you can see it all off in the distance. She's just super hazy, just every time a car goes past, kicking up all this dust. But it can't be too bad because normally with dust I get all choked up and it's the only time I ever need like a puffer inhaler. But I was fine last night. So I think it's just the sunlight hitting it at sunset. But Erin's just inside cutting up some stuff for dinner. I'm going to cook it out here on the induction cooker because we don't want to heat the van up too much. It's the last thing we want to do, and it's not really a barbecue dinner, so we'll get that into us and then we might head into the festival now it's cooled down, see what it's like in there.
So tonight we were supposed to be doing a nice easy dinner, but I got a bit distracted sitting out here having a beer and just like listening to music and stuff, so I'm running really late. But probably not the night to do. I've made our own flatbreads. I did do them wrong. I forgot to heat the milk, so I don't know what they're going to turn out like, but they should be good enough to put some chicken and salad on. So I'm just making like a basic gyros kind of thing. We just got some seasoning that we'll put on the chicken and put some salad and a bit of yogurt and should be good. Well, look, even though I think I stuffed up the flatbread recipe, they're actually turning out all right. Have a look. How good does that look? You look good too.
So Erin just told me that there is 100% feta in this fridge and that pretty much that I'm useless and I can't find it.
Yeah, if I find it, I'm going to be cross.
How are you going so far though?
I can't find it.
Dad said I went through the whole fridge because I know I'm bad. I'll normally say where is it before I've even looked because it's just easier to ask in my head anyway. But I reckon I'm going to win this one.
I feel like you might.
Found it.
Where is it? Oh! Yeah! Good job! Woo!
You're grounded.
What?